Jeffrey, Jeffrey, what's going on? It's Mike.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing, man?
What's going on? Good. Hey, so you're gonna think I'm a jerk, but I think I'm gonna have to cancel the agreement. Just looking at the sales in the area, I kind of don't want to pay future price today for what I can or might get in like 6 to 9 months. The sales are just not improving. There was a 2024 build that sold for 230 and we're on the contract at 175, and I would like to continue the deal, but I would have to get a drastic price decrease, and I know you said you're better off just doing your own thing with it, right? You're not looking to drop the price?
Not really, man. That's what we're going to do now. That's okay. Yeah.
Say again?
No, I can't do that. No,
yeah.
Me paying close still.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I wanted to call you as soon as possible. I didn't want to waste any more time. I know we had another like 2 weeks or so on the closing, but I figured I don't want to wait till the last minute and just waste more time. So, if the solds were looking a little bit better, I would have been, a little bit more, I guess, up to it and willing with the risk. But if new builds are selling for 230 and we're under contract at 175, and based on the pictures and what we saw, the property's not in terrible shape. It's not in bad shape. It's been in pretty decent shape, but it's definitely gonna take a little bit more upgrading. So I don't want to risk that, dumping money into a project that I'm gonna get bit in the butt in 3 to 6 months, if that makes sense.
All right, no problem. I'm sure you know that. Let me know.
All right, cool. I will. Take care. Have a great day. Bye. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mike. Welcome to video number 1. This video is going to be about real estate, my dreams, my aspirations, let's call it. A little bit of backstory, and maybe some inspiration if there's other people in the same shoes as where I'm at. So, quick background, I'm here in Orlando. I recently moved down here about a little over a year ago. April 2024, moved down with my wife, my 3 small kids. Moved down here for work. I was with the company for just shy of 16 years, and I quit a month before my 16th year anniversary. Basic story, as I feel with a lot of people: toxic job, toxic working relationship. I'll probably do a little video more in depth about that, but yeah, I quit in December of 2024. I've been trying to do wholesale real estate since probably 2022, but to be quite honest, I never really went fully in depth into it. I was always full of excuses, or at least what I thought was valid reasons at the time. Constantly working long hours. I was a supervisor. They gave me a manager title, but I was really a supervisor. Sorry if the video is shaky. I'm still trying to get the hang of this, so bear with me. I was always full of excuses, working long hours, having to deal with the kids, not sleeping a whole ton. But now that I'm not working with a W-2, my plan is to go full depth into real estate. I'm probably gonna post some video seller calls. To this day, I have yet to close and fund a real estate transaction. I actually canceled what I would consider my first wholesale contract today. It was for a deal in Jacksonville, Florida. Locked it up too high. I feel like that's the mistake with a lot of guys trying to get into the industry. I was basing the value on future potential and future potential growth, which is a big mistake. I had it under contract for $175,000. I was thinking the ARV was going to be like $250, $260 when it actually wasn't. Sorry, my shoulder's killing me. So I called the seller today to cancel. I was basing the value on the lot size. It was on a really big lot. It was like 0.75 acres. So the seller was like, yeah, you can build on it, you can subdivide and sell it. So I was like, maybe a builder is gonna want it. So that's where I was basing the value at, and I was way off. We went under contract officially June 3rd of this year, 2025, and I called the seller today to let him know that we were gonna cancel it. I was basically telling him once we put eyes on the property, seeing that it needed more work than what we were expecting. It was gonna need a new roof, new water heater, some cosmetic work. It wasn't really beat to crap, but it was gonna need some cosmetic work, and there just wasn't enough room on the deal. There were new builds in the area going for $230. I was, way off when I got it under contract. So I called him today to let him know we were gonna cancel it. He was pretty cool about it. He didn't seem too bummed. He was just like, all right, cool. So me thinking that was the end of it, I sent an email to the title company like, hey, we're gonna cancel. I thought the agreement that I had, the language that was in the agreement was gonna be enough to just cancel it, but they were like, no, you need a written seller acknowledgement and cancel of purchase agreement. So I got that offline from Jerry Norton. I feel like a lot of people in the industry use his stuff, so I just quickly Googled it. His came up. I downloaded it. It was simple, one page. I probably could have used ChatGPT to do it, but I got it from him. I filled it in. I sent it over to the seller, and I copied in the title company and the seller's attorney. So I don't think there should be any issues, but it took him like a week to sign the purchase agreement, so hopefully it doesn't take him another week to sign the cancel of the purchase agreement. I submitted $1,000 EMD through a business credit card using Plastique. If you guys haven't used Plastique, check them out. I don't have any type of affiliates with them, just first time using them. You basically upload any type of credit card, and then they have certain stipulations on what you can and can't send money. So if it's Visa, MasterCard, whatever, certain things you could do, certain things you can't do. But one thing you can do with Visa, I had a Truist Visa business credit card through one of my LLCs. So I entered in the title company's information, the wire instructions. I uploaded the purchase agreement, because they're gonna ask you some type of merchant document to prove why you need to send the money. So I sent that over, and they got the deposit the next day. So yeah, so hopefully the seller doesn't take too long to sign the cancellation, so I can get that money back. I try to do right by him as best as possible, because I put close of escrow June 26th, so I called them today, June 16th, to let him know that I was gonna have to cancel it. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on making calls. Hopefully I'll lock something up soon. If anybody has any tips for posting these type of real estate videos, or any good suggestions as far as doing simple type of edits, I don't know if I want to do any type of real crazy editing, but if anybody has any type of suggestions or tips, let me know in the comments. I don't know how often I'll be posting, but just putting myself out there, see what I get in return. All right, peace.